Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back into the AEL High School with the Rocket League. My name is Empress ZK, and it is time to play a little bit more through today. It is just going to be a solo cast, so no other co-caster that's going to be handling everything else. But before we do go into today's matches, gotta give a massive shout out to our sponsors. And so the first one being AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Of course, after that, we have Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And of course, the AEL, in partnership with the Australian government, is promoting our You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to thehealth.gov.au/vaping. If you'd like help to quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline 137848 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. In the meantime, I think we're just going to be having a ton of fun because right now we do have our first match. It is going to be between King's College and BWSC in a Division 1 play. And konnichiwa to you too, Ashen. We are just ready to get ourselves in. Now, we have seen both Division 1 play quite well into the past. The last few weeks, I think, has just been really spectacular, but obviously we do want to see a little bit more. In the meantime, hang on a second. We're looking at a possible 2v2 instead of a 3v3. Mind you, the games are going to be based on best of 5. No, it's a 3v2. Okay, representing King's College, we have Snakeface, Stacker Menace, and Ducky. 3 players ready to go. On the side of VWSC, though, we have Just Lying and Just Nexy. So, in the meantime, a little bit of a problem as Ducky instantly takes out that first one. Alright, just looking at that, as soon as we kick off, you can just see how fast they wanted to play this. And it's like, well, you know, if it's going to be a 3v2, King's College in Division 1, they are not going to let up at all. BWC, meanwhile, they're going to have to like do a little bit more contesting. Nice little bounce here, but there is not going to be too much of a chase. Maybe there he is. It's sub-union, maybe. In the meantime, a little bit of a mass scramble. Just Lying. Oh, opens that one up. Sexy. That little bit of an overcommit from both sides. King's College recognizing that they only needed 2. Just did not have enough in the tank for the final attack. Thexy was already waiting in line. Okay, here we go. Going to the second one. I think at the moment they are going to be a little bit respectful. Ducky, get the arrows in. We do have a tied up game. Although they denied the resources here, it means no boost all around. Things are dangerous. But luckily enough for them, Ducky is not going to get the angle. But not out of the danger just yet. In the meantime, trying to get at the committing. Everyone is trying to do a dunk here, but Ducky from the side. Oh, man. You can just tell how much he wanted this one to go through. Challenged by Ducky. Self-bounce. Boom. Okay. 2-1. Snake on the top. Oh. Wins the feedy, but does not matter. There is a good defense. Ducky recognizing doesn't want to be over-committing with a boost. Now, when you do attack like that, you need more. You need more into the tank. Looking for it. Just a little bit off angle. Doesn't get the streak pass. Here comes the counter attack. It's not going to be looking good. The bounce, yeah, right there. Oh, it is rough. King's College came to slay. They really did, and they say, all right, you know, since there is going to be the deficit, we're going to quickly pick up some extra points. It's going to be one of those easier things that it happens. Division 1 is one of those things where if you make one mistake, the other side will instantly capitalize. And talking about capitalization, the bounce, okay, gets denied. Nice and early. Snake. Snake. Looking for the 1-2. Oh boy. Oh, kiss the bumper. He hits it again. No. I don't think they mind at the moment. But in the meantime, it's still not the danger out of the woods. Just like that. Ducky knocks it back in. On point. But there is going to be the defense. And Thexy gets challenged out there. Oh, a rare miss right there. So that is a dangerous mistake. Could cost him. Lying in the side. Does maybe you want to get something through? No, maybe not. But here comes Ducky. On to the delivery. Nice. 1-2 commit. The defense is good. Ducky, meanwhile, is still not letting up. Snake onto the side. But Ducky has to go and collect some resources. So there is going to be the deny by the aerial. Yeah, nothing you can do about it. Okay. Yeah, this is BWSC trying to clear the woods, but I can tell just how much pressure is just being mounted towards. Although the defense has been on point, it's still a 2 goals lead. BWSC does get the ball cleared away for now, but there's no plays just yet. They're looking mad scramble, trying to get a little bit more. Maybe they can try to deny, but oh, that aerial miss. It's a rather tough one to be looking, but Ducky at this stage don't really need to be caring too much, as they are going to remain mostly in possession. BWSC barely trying to get a season angle, but there's 2 defenders here, 3 knocking that one away, and so Lion might be trying to get a little bit more done. But in this case, if the game continuously just devolves like this, there's not going to be that much of an effort left by BWSC that they're going to can connect. Meanwhile, as King's College, they're happy to be sitting onto this. They say, well, if you can't really be competing against me, I'm just going to keep on rolling. Oh, the bumper into the eventual bounce. All right. What's going to be happening here? King's College, it is 4-1. It is a solidified play here. BWSC. Little bit of a problem. Might be looking to try to get something done. Hang on a second. Was looking to get a little bit more play, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit too quick. The angles, nice challenge from Line. Ducky. The challenge from both sides. They all wanted the ball into the middle. I think BWSC might be feeling a little bit better with it. Alright, so, BWSC. Oh, this is prime time. Unfortunate. Ducky was already remaining in place. And still, the same thing. Nice little bit of demo coming through. Is just to make sure that BWSC players don't get to play this game at all. And we might be looking at a 5-1 very soon. That's the aerial ball was looking dangerous, but not enough was going to be given. Not enough boost, so no more aerial. So they do drop. And at the same time, I guess BWSC is going to drop that first game. Unfortunately, don't have the third player. Do we know where they are? Unfortunately, we do not. It just happens. 23 seconds left onto the clock. If BWSC can score 1, that'll be good. But I don't think that's going to be happening. It's just going to be a lockout by King's College, who's been remaining pretty steady. I guess it's going to be one of those really nice days where you just come in, job's done a little bit more regularly faster, and you're just happy about it. All smiles, bang. There is that 5-1 I was talking about. 4 games lead. Well, 4 games. I mean, 4 goals. And not much you can do about it. Okay. What's the play? And the ball drops. Okay, King's College. First one up. All right. In the moment, no. Well, if you can just have a look at the ranks right now, because actually, let me put the ranks back in. There you go. You can see here and there. You do have some that's like previous tournament winners. Obviously, most of these Division 1 players are minimum diamonds, and they've been doing quite well. They're all very minimum. Annihilation might be an easier way to put into this, because this is Division 1 or Division 2 or 3. Things definitely don't seem the same thing when it comes down to this guy's playing, because they will play really fast. When we go to Division 2 or Division 3s, there's extended plays or overreaches here and there as well. But in the meantime, that's exactly what we're going to be getting. Fast actions, something that you don't do correctly will be punished immediately. In a game where it's 3v2, anything can immediately result in a goal. Wow. Great save over there, and what a absolute uphill. Oh, self-bump as well. King's College guys are just going to be having a little bit of fun. Challenge from Ducky. They are going to be bumping themselves. Going to maybe get a few clips here as well. Thexy onto the side. Comes down for the boost. There's the denial. Lion is going to be remaining in place. They're trying to catch him, but Lion recognizes this. So he doesn't really want to make a commitment. He's just going to be moving a tiny little bit. Gets the self-bomb. And then there's not much. It's a good angle to clear. In the meantime, if they score the first one, that'll be great. But in the immediate moment, because of the overwhelming attacks from King's College, and recognizing exactly how to be playing this, Ducky definitely will want to be looking out for. In the previous week, we have seen Thackeray and Snake also perform really well, but in that meantime, could have been a dangerous moment. They did try it. Okay, the clear is good. Lion's looking for the play, but unfortunately, not in the best of angles. That could have been a massive own goal as well. It's just, oh man, it's just that no opportunities are given. Ducky instantly taking out Thexy. Gets him into the rebounds. Okay. It's a nice little play. They do have the boost instantly collected once again. And gotta be careful right now. BWC, they are recognizing, and so they are changing a little bit more. They say, if we don't have anything to be playing around, we can only play around the counter attack. And that's exactly what they've been doing. Oh my god! There's double miss! Oh my goodness. Double right there. The amount of misses there definitely felt a little bit bad, but it's okay. As there is going to be the slight touch, the defense also, it's not bad. They're soaking it in, making sure that the timer runs really low, which ultimately it's a really great plan, right? So BWC, if they run the clock all the way down to under a minute and it's 0-0 scoreline, then there's real potential for them to lock away a game steal, right? It means that they're able to just immediately take one, and then that will be the final scoreline. In the meantime, doing a little bit of defense. Thackeray was just trying to play the very cutesy, small delivery, make us nice and slow. In the meantime, 2 minutes and a half, we still are at 0-0. There's nothing to be happening here. No one's really doing anything. So, you know, King's College, while they have made some attempts here and there, like, it's not the greatest attempts that we have seen in their recent performance, especially since they are very good players. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes left now. Looking for it. Oh, the bumper once again. Doesn't get the dunk. So no bounces. All three to one side committing. And yeah, that's a very easy clear here. But straight up into Snake. And Snake, all he has to do is go for the bounce. Yeah, go for the bounce. Oh, great defense as well. Okay, once again, Ducky trying to get it, but it's going to lose control of the ball. Here comes BWC. This is a prime time. Hang on a second. Could be a goal. No, looks like Lion ran out of boost. Equinox proceed forward. And I guess we are just going to be seeing BWC maybe putting up a very valiant attempt here. Oh my god, Ducky. Not something that you want to be missing on that one. That was already like a massive setup. A small attempt. Lion looking for, oh, give it up to Lion. And BWSC, a perfect counterplay. Smashing into Thackeray, just Lion, final little bit, and says thank you very much. It is a 1-0. It's BWSC right now. Okay, the lead going to the two-man squad over 3. Should put King's College into a little bit of a wake-up call. Can they respond? Now the pressure pass. 1 minute left. Honestly, you should not be dropping any points in this stage. But oh, look at that. The mounting pressure from BWSC. They say, no, we're going to continuously try to pile it on into your corner. Go fetch and get the defenses. And it's... Oh, no. Ducky, try to go for the aerial resets. Gets dropped instead. And now, King's College. Oh, there's Ducky. There it is. Straight up says, hang on 1 second. We're still here to play. 2 players commit to 2 players. And no one was marking Ducky, so now we're tied up. Very real chance that this is going straight into OT. Or it could just be a last second goal from BWSC. I mean, like, if that happens, it'd be pretty good. A little bit of self-bounce coming in, both sides. Alright, here we go. BWSC, they want the OT. They say we don't want to do anything with it. Oh, man. All right, OT. Well, what's gonna be the good stuff? Oh, it's a massive little bit of a trick here. They do want to quickly commit to the left side. Unfortunately, it's not the right call as well. There is a lot of presence coming from King's College. They are making sure that this is going to be a very easy clear. In the meantime, Rule 1 Classic. That's right. The Rule 1. Never break it. Oh my god! Look at that! Dribble delivery. Hang on a second. I still got a little bit more. Give me that. Oh! So BWSC, they are going to be up a game as well. This is very interesting. I didn't think in that one we were going to get an OT victory, and especially from the 2v3. It just goes to show BWSC, they are here to contest and here to play. How many shots did they have? 3 shots in total out of the 2 players. How many shots did King's College have? They had 10. 10 shots. This is a very interesting one, to say the least. I'm a little bit perplexed about what's going to be happening onto the next few, but we are going to guarantee to have 4 games at minimum delivering from this to and I gotta say, King's College right now, something needs to change, or something else needs to change through, just because some things you should do, some things you should never do. One of those was the overcommit. The overcommit definitely played against them. They didn't have as much as they would have wanted. In the meantime, it's still going to be okay. We are going to go into the next one. It is 1-1 between King's College and BWSC. The 2v3 really shining to be a good one. Division 1, baby. It's how we go. The play is going to be delivery, BWSC. Nice challenge from Thackeray. Ducky also over the head. They're going to try to remain possession. It could be a rough one. Yeah, just like that. Thexy was already marking the ball. Seeing an opportunity to counter. They did park that one. Now comes Snake from the top, delivering to the middle. Not the right angle. Great challenge from Ducky as well. It means right now into the mid delivery, but Snake, no boost. It means that they passed the ball for free. That's going to cost them. Okay, good knockaway as well, as line was not there for the support. It could be a tough one. Okay, what's next? King's College. Looking to try to bounce up the ball. Wasn't able to get the angle. Thackeray was just looking to maybe play distraction and play rough. In the meantime, Ducky still challenging. Gets denied on the resource. Oh, but they missed the ball. A yikes moment. Thexy trying to desperately get the ball away. But it's a 2-1 play. There's the ball. Aerial reset gets dropped. Snake also gets challenged. I guess BWSC, they have recognized exactly how to play this. So you're not going to get a goal that easily. And now King's College. not the best of shape, I have to admit. The aerials here, okay, that's gonna ensure a good pass to Ducky. You can see it. Ducky challenges Thackeray, realizing it. All right, wasn't gonna get a goal anyway. And then Ducky onto the angle. It says they are all gonna commit to it. There's nothing they can do. Keep on attacking. All right. Oh, this is bad. Okay, I was about to say that is really bad. Gets out traded with a 50, and yep, it's eventually you can't recover. You can see it. Line was there. Try to go around and try to do a quick rotate. While you're trying to do a quick rotate, you know, yes, you need the boost. No, it just doesn't happen. The ball's in your yard. You can't clear it. You know, it's never going to be a bad time. And so, 2-0. This is more like it when you have a 3v2. And, oh, could have been BWSC right there. They had the right angles. Oh, the clip. Here we go. Area looking for the bomb. Oh, there is just going to be the complete denial. Meanwhile, Stucky was looking to go for the pass. But Thexy, oh, great control. Line was nowhere near him, though. Unfortunately, a little bit of moment. The momentum definitely did not favor them. One was too fast, one was too behind. Oh, here comes the reverse. Nice knock away. Demo into Lion. They recognize the danger and says, you just don't get to play. Ducky quickly delivering it. Nice little bit of speed. But I don't think anything's going to happen in this stage. They are still severely looking for a good knock away. Okay, you can see the flippy floppy. The players of King's College, they are enacting rule number 1 on themselves here. Both are going to be just continuously pumping it through self-bombs. And now finally, they are going to be trying a little bit more with the attack. BWSC though, it's in a rough shape. They might be all around and the boost is still going to be around halfway. But I don't think they're going to be able to get a little bit more out of this one. Thackeray also, I think, is just going to be okay. Trying to deliver. Here comes the mid. Here comes the bounce. It is going to be stopped. Snake onto the side. Challenges this one. It's a good knock. 1 minute and a half. I don't think the result is going to be changing all that much. Although that could have been on point. Could have been the shot that they were looking for. But once again, you know, it's going to be Ducky delivering from the top. They were looking for this kind of farms for so long. Look at the play. Gets challenged on top. Ducky! Quack! Okay. What's next? Okay, it's a little bit of a knock away. We got 1 minute and 20. BWC, even though if they score right now, it's, you know, could be okay for now, but it's just a little bit too rough. You can see how fast they want to commit to it. And the bounces, the presence, the overwhelming numbers advantage with boost. King's College says you might be able to get possession here, but there was no way you were going to get anything else. Great little clear away. And King's College was looking to maybe try to intercept it. It just wasn't possible. Thackeray also missing the ball here. Here it comes. Oh, no. Did not get the flip in. It's the most roughest thing. When you see those things and you wanted to make sure that it does happen, it just doesn't. Okay, 30 seconds left. The 3 goals is not going to be happening, especially since Thexy got taken out into a demo. Yep. Game number 12. Oh, was looking good. Here comes the second chance. Gets knocked away as well. Great attempts from BWC. The mechanics are definitely there. Both sides knows how to do the delivery, but unfortunately, that's just pretty much it. Game number 3, locked away by King's College quite confidently. Okay, and I think King's College recognized it. So they say, oh, last time we had 10 attempts at shooting and we only got like 1. This time they had 12. it has improved. To how much, we will never know, but like, you know, it's good enough to warrant the standards have been lifted. And so let's quickly go. Game number 4. Possibility of King's College to quickly close it, but obviously if BWSC does exactly what they did in game number 2, you know, we can't be going all the way. Well, I don't think King's College want that result. They want to immediately just close it out and just say this is not going to be recoverable. Danger moment. But thank goodness the angle was not the right way. Okay, what is the next part? The next part is 2 against 1, the cross play. Thexy instantly just says, you have your plays, I will just have an angle. Oh man, not a goal, yet it looks so stylish. And possession given to BWSC. Unfortunately, it flops a little bit. Thexy not recognizing that the angle with no boost was not going to be working out. In the meantime, there is going to be collection onto the side of King's College. Danger moment, good clear. And line does make it back into the defense, but it's going to be challenged. Thackeray Menace tries it. It was almost in, but gets shot out. Looking for the bounce, looking for the tackling, looking to get the full challenge. It's going to be cleared. BWSC is still rather alive here. There is a, and you know, the irony is, while they were alive, they were doing well, but not when they are down and demoed out. Thackeray putting the first blood. Look at that. What an angle to quickly reset. Bang. Okay, what's the next full angle? The next full angle here. Gonna be 1 out. That's dangerous. That is dangerous and a half. Ducky also denies the boost for Thexy, so he does get a raw clear, which is great. Demo onto Thexy. Demo onto Lion. Oh no! You double demo both sides of the players and no goal. Oh, what a moment to be played. King's College had the intent. They said, let's quickly take out both players and don't do anything to have an open goal. But unfortunately, you know, the angle didn't favor them, which comes as a little bit of a shock. King's College only having that 1 goal right now is still not enough to lock this one away. Just under 3 minutes. You need to have a lot more going. Okay, Thackeray from the top. It's going to be onto the angle. It's a prime time to be going for, I guess, a little bit of counter. Although, you do have the boost right now. There's not a lot more that you can. Defenders are already going to be in place. Unless it's going to be a full lucky setup. Yeah, nah, they recognize the danger. BWSC instantly tubulates. And there is going to be the clear. And when you clear like that, gotta be careful what's happening. Ducky was looking to maybe get the angle, but it wasn't that great. And good bounce all around. Snake working off it. Has been a little bit quiet right now. Snake finally get a little bit of action, and there's going to be the demo on Thackeray. Recognizing that play. Ducky, interception, into possession, looking for the aerials. This should be a really good aerial from coast to coast. Unfortunately, the challenge also knocking him away. And set up by Thackeray. I actually don't think Thackeray can do too much about it. Yeah, just like that. The rough knocker. Oh, hang on a second. The overcommit, the disrespect coming in. BWSC says, well, if you're going to be knocking player to player, guess what? Bang. We are here. All right. Yep, use the demo. Use the demo. You don't get to play. What else is going to be on the cards? King's College probably feeling a lot more challenged than usual. They are going for all the aerials and the clip farms. Yeah, I can feel that BWSC, had they had their third player, it would have been a very different game. Would have been such highlightable Such beautiful speeds coming in. And now under 1 minute. Once again, one goal separates anything. If we go to OT, possibility of game number 5 definitely to be played around. And you can see a little bit of panic coming through from King's College. While they are going to remain a little bit more in the mentality game, but you can see that there is a little bit of a crack, tiny little ones. 30 seconds. We're going to get OT number 2 at this stage. Oh, unless... Oh my god. Unless BWSC says we have an angle to play and we are going to get it 2-1 in this 2v3. Okay. I think BWSC has proven a point. They are definitely here to stick around. That aerial gets dropped, the challenge there, the bumper on top. Thackeray also for the recommit, into the recommit. You can see it, BWSC. They want to go to game number 5. Keep that ball away from me. It's unbelievable. We have a game number 5. I don't know what to say. Oh, I don't know what to say at this stage. I guess go next. Go next is a game between any of the two now. King's College definitely was looking to maybe just, you know, do whatever they wanted and have an easy day. But BWSC said, no, we are here to destroy. We are here to commit. and this is a really rather bad time. Really bad time. I don't know what else to say about it. But in this stage, we definitely need the rest of King's College to rise up. Unless they say, maybe the opponent was just better. You know, 2v3, they were the better team. And honestly, if that did happen, I would be pretty shocked. But anything happens. Here we go. Game number 5. Division 1 play 2v3 between King's College and BWSC. We have taken it all the way. Oh my god. If Lion had that angle for the tap, that should have been a goal. And Thackeray as well. Like, both sides, they can show that they are very gifted when it comes down to this kind of plays into it. And they are very skilled players. But I feel like because the game it's dissolved into a 2v3, it started with 1 and it's ending all the way with 1. Has not really put up the best of actions. It has made people play a little bit more sloppily. And although some shots are really highlightable, there was a lot of self-sabotage. And that bounce was never going to be working while they were looking for the side swipe. It just slowed down to a crawl. Okay, ball into the air. And it's just going to be remaining to the air. I don't know what to say or claim about it, but unfortunately, you know, BWSC, the pressure is going to be brought back to them, you know, while they were having a really great time at getting it. Oh, and that is a goal. Yeah, that's a massive goal. Lion gets taken out. Like, just like that. You don't get to contest. Thexy trying to knock it away. The ball was already on point. All right. Oh no. Oh no. When I thought it wasn't going to be like that kind of a goal, it was. Ducky. Bang. There was Thackeray. It was just as a distraction. You can see it. The BWC was like, what was that? Wait, why am I getting, you know, blooded around? And what was happening? It was all a ruse. Here we go. Snake from the side delivery. All 3 players stopping around. Oh, mega plays coming through. BWSC desperate for anything. Trying to get this one away. Here comes the counter. Ducky recognizing it. Oh no, and Thexy missing the ball in the beginning. The dribble delivery, not bad so far. Looking for the angle, looking for the pass. Flipper it in. Great place. It's bumped and bumped. Oh, could have also used Thackeray as well, but what a clear from Ducky. Primarily just to make that one through, say, get the defense in. We're not going to have that one. Once again, trying to make that commitment. Uh-oh. Okay, great save. Great save all around. Not too much to be hanging, I think, at this stage. There was a few more play into it that could have gone BWSC's way. But unfortunately, it's just not the same thing. Right now, not too much boost. There's no 1-2 play. They're recognizing it. But at this stage, like, what do? Do you just abandon all hope and just do everything you can to try to get a goal? Or do you defend and maybe go for counter? The time is definitely not going to be working for them anymore. Not in their favor. King's College looking to rule it out. BWC. Oh, wait. Hang on. Ooh. That angle of clear was beautiful. Now Thackeray. Once again, gets denied. 2 minutes. 2 minutes is plenty of time. Will they get it? The question is no. It's going to be one of those things where you think, all right, maybe we'll be. And I said the question being no is that as soon as we raise it, it's shut down. It pretty much is going down to a rhetoric. How much more can we get out of this one? And the result is, well, pretty much BWSC is being completely shut out onto the field. They don't really get the boost and no counter plays available. And when you have no counter plays, it's such a rough thing. See, Thexy here was working towards it. Does have his boost. Just trying to park it down. Well, look at that. The defense. Impeccable. Okay. Attempt number 2. Onto the side clear. 13 on boost. Trying to get the major. Does get it. But that ball is not here. It's going back into your side. So you have to invest it. Going back into your side. And now that could be an angle. Unfortunately, Snake was there. And Thexy. Very little boost, very little angle to be contesting. Thackeray missing the ball there is a little bit awkward, but still, you know, we've got 2 more players ready to go. Lion, can he get it? Yes, he can. Look at that. Bump to the side. Ugh. All right, what's next? King's College, definitely doing good stuff. Definitely doing well. 30 seconds left onto the clock. They need to do one more. BWSC. 1 goal to knock it into OT. Oh, but not like that. Thackeray. What a contest. Huge. Like that. Contest. Yeah. Yep. And Thexy was just a little bit below. Okay, coming into the second wall. Can we see BWC quick goal? No, we don't see a quick goal. We needed one desperately. And our time is going to run down. Possession onto the side of King's College. This is just going to be knocked all the way in. Unless we can get like a 2-second goal. We need something now, but that is not going to be given. Opportunities are going to be completely shut down. And King's College... It was a crawl, but they eventually make it in 3-1 in the final game, number 5. 3-2 overall, all the way Division 1. Congratulations to them. And of course, to BWSC for putting on a valiant effort. But yeah, that's going to be GG's for our first game caster for today. We will be right back as we go into our round number 2. Alright, we are now back into the AEL High School with the Rocket League. My name is Simply CK, and right now we do have a Division 2 game coming through between Helena and SLCC. Now, this is one of those moments where I say it's going to be a very, very awesome game. It's going to be no hands attached, but then again, we do have a Space Bender. I see, buddy. I see Bender. You're back. And we are ready to receive you. Into this one, it looks like we have earlier confirmations that it could be a 2v2 in this situation. And I tell you what, I'm okay with that. As long as I don't see any more 2v3 or scuffled up 1v3 or anything else, I'm happy with that. So, in the meantime, Helena always been one to compete, has a very solid foundation in the esports league. SLCC has some good showings as well. So let's see what is going to be the play between the two as we get this game started. I believe we are ready to go. And indeed, give it up. Helena versus SLCC 2v2. Ham and Winter against Space Bendoff and Pro and Winter. What a delivery onto the top. I haven't even finished the introduction between the two teams. He says, give it up all. And kabang. Alright. Helena already up onto this game in a best of 5 series. Okay. Nice knock away. Both sides has to be collecting. Here comes the flags. Here comes the roll. Here comes the challenge. It's going to be knocked away. SLCC. Space Bendar is here. Being turned onto the side. That's knocked it away. The bounce is there, but it's going to be flopping it with the ball. Once again, it gets returned back in. Look at the bounce. Oh, Winter doesn't get the angle, but now there is the correction. 2-0. Oh, it was Ham. Ham was looking at it. That's repeated. And there is the delivery. Okay, 2-0. Comes the kickoff. SLCC definitely to put something in. Space went down from to the top. Gets the bounce. Winter knocks it away. Oh, Pro's not around to defend this. Winter says, thank you very much. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. Okay, that's fine. Remember, there's still plenty of opportunities to play. In a 2v3, you can definitely just try to get this one in. Winter knocks it away really quickly onto the goal. It is open. It is fully open. While there was a demo, Ham was absolutely ready to shred. Look at that. Bang. Okay, what's going to be the next one? Okay, winning it out. Winter gets the kickoff. Pro to bounce it to the back. Here comes the counter. Both sides ready. Pro was looking to challenge and knock away. And now the reverse. It's just going to be Winter by himself. Should be an easy defense. Indeed it is. Oh, nice delivery. Pro. Good. Nice touch. Space Bendoff trying to knock it away. Getting it cleared. The clear is good. The angle was dribbled. Could have been a nice angle for a delivery goal here. But once again, that's not really what you want to be doing though. The ball gets missed here. Remember, Pro is also an earlier player coming from SLCC. Still trying to pick up the game. And already competing. That's exactly what you want. The competitive spirit. In the meantime, gonna ensure that the ball is here. There he is. Oh! A little bit of dribbling in front. Just to ensure. Now there's nothing else going on. Oh, both sides missed. Hang on a second. Oh, prime opportunity for the goal here, but it just was not the right angle. The challenge definitely being met. Helena onto the reset. And Winter running out of boost. Doesn't want to overcommit. Space Bendoff trying to get a 1-2 touch into here. And still is going to be in their way. That is going to be the one. Ooh. Space Bender. Just like that. Look at that. Waiting for the bounce. Equalize it. Bang. Yep. Cool. Get that control through and we are good. Next play. What's it going to be? Curling up. Definitely feeling a little bit more of that steam on the impact, but does get a wake-up call. SLCC feeling pretty good about it. Here comes a flipper at the reset. Winter! Huge play. I gotta admit, that one I did not expect, but the amount of control that Winter has displayed is crazy. And we have seen this team playing 2v3 week after week. And, you know, it's not something that you like to see or you want to be the one of, but there is definitely just so much things that you can be doing here. And so, yeah, they definitely possess the control and the calmness. Winter, nice knock away, clears that one away. Collects the boost, gives it to Pro for now, but Pro doesn't really maintain control. That should be a goal. Boom. Look at that. Pro, knock it, but then he was a little bit too quick on the pepper. And then loses control. Winter says, thank you very much. Okay, it is 6-1. Brazil angle is imminent. This is still game number 1. The SLCC, in order to get themselves out of Brazil, this should be it. Pro! No boost, no jump. Could not finish it. And now it's a good knock away. Doesn't really get him out of dodge just yet. Oh, a miss from Winter. Ensures that Space Bend-Off does get this one. There is the area ball. Looking for it. Yay! Second one. There it is. Look at that. Gets it. Jumps it. Plays onto the off angle. Yeah, you don't get to defend this. So, no Brazil. I think that's pretty good. Alright, SLCC maintaining a little bit of a play that they are able to go and say, they say you play around with this one and I'll punish. Helena meanwhile was a strong lead, 4 goals in fact, looking for the 5th steal. And I think they're not too overly worried about any returning counterattacks at this stage. Not enough time is left. Even if you get them to drop a little bit of guard, like you're gonna have to make them pretty much drop every single time for them to drop the ball to you to get that possession. And so, meanwhile, it is still not a cleared away, but Pro is going to knock your ham. This could be the one they were looking for. Just have to stop it a little bit, but Pro onto the side. No! It is countered to the counter. Ham gets knocked out, but he comes back away. And as soon as that happens, he says, thank you very much. The ball was just stopped. Enough for me to input a shot. Okay, we have it. 7-2, 5 goals lead. SLCC. Oh, we'll get another one through. Look at that. The ball was just knocked a little bit too close. And Space Bend-Off says, thank you for that. 4 goals lead, 50 seconds. I mean, it is still possible. If it's 30 seconds, it probably might not be it. Alright. Oh, no! Self-delivering! Winter used the players from SLCC. Look at the angle. Goes, alright. Crawl it up. Drop it down. Space Bend-Off was here. Wins the 50. Bang. We go back to a 5 goals lead. And that is rough. That is a rough one. I don't know what else to say in regards to it, and I guess at this stage, you know, it felt like while there were plenty of good opportunities, it was just shut down eventually by Helena. Yep, Winter grabs it, bang. Too fast, too furious. Family, let's go. SLCC needs to channel in something. If they can get one more goal, that will be at least a little bit more confidence. It means that they're here to play at least. And Pro, ooh, could have been Pro's first goal in this competition. Double digits. Okay. Double digits, baby. There we go. 10-3. And now, there's no recovery now. There's no recovery at all. Yep. Tibulating. Give yourself some more. Pat the stats. 11-3. Oh boy. And the timer. Yep. Okay. I think that's enough. That's enough. Helena, a very commanding start. Very, very commanding start. 14 shots. 14. I guess we can see Pro's lagginess there. I can definitely see it now. You can see the flashing. Boom, boom, boom. In the meantime, though, we still gotta keep it rolling. Okay, even if you're gonna be lagging, you gotta be competing. And we are ready. Helena up. Game number 1. It's gonna be the second play here. Okay, rushing it in. Could be a good choice here, but they do have to commit to a little bit more. Okay. Oh, wow. Ham was waiting. Ham was waiting over there. Says, okay, well, you're going to be playing onto that one. Flops it, barely, but Ham says, I'm already recovering. Okay. What's the next one? Oh my god. Winter taking out Pro, and the ball is going to recome back here into the middle. Delivery, tiki-taka, but no goals just yet. Alright, Pro knocks it away. Winter recollecting the boost, so it's going to give him back. Oh, Ham in place. Great defense coming in from Space Bandorf. And the greatest thing. Oh my god, what a counter shot. Space Bandorf could have definitely got a goal, but it just was not there. Okay, well, what else are we be looking? What else can we be seeing? The defense is there. All right. Getting the touches. Getting the rolls. Looking. Oh. Man, the challenge from Winter. Gotta say, the state of things is that SOCC definitely has some good opportunities. Oh, the delivery ball. Winter. Look at that. Winter bombs it up. Bombs it in. Delivers it in. Pew! Not much to do over there. Alright. Prime punishment. There is gonna be the counter. And whoa, could have been dangerous, but the bumper is gonna be just fine. And now, primary defenses has to be activated. Space band off. Let's get that one away, but it's gonna also take our Ham. Meanwhile, Winter on the side, great defense, but he still has the ball. And once again, if I can't defend against you once, the second time, I'm also going to be missing. And Space Bandorf does do a really good attack, really good attempt. But here comes the counter. And it's going to be beautiful. Winter once again knocking it in. I believe that's his hat trick. Bang. Alright. Do we see adaptation? Do we see some kind of a comeback from SLCC? Oh no. Dropping that one in the middle could have just been a ruse. Aerial deliver. Winter Here comes the bounce. And it's gonna try to trick play that. That's not gonna be working. Space Randolph does get this one. Looking primarily to maybe get a little bit more of a hassle going. But it's not in the same state that they would have liked though. Because while that's been happening, Ham and Winter, they've just been all over the shop. Maintaining very strong position. Space Randolph does come down. Looking to try to get the ball in. But the thing is, when you lose control, it gives such an amazing pace back into your opponents. Winter doesn't get that one. Well, primary chance opportunity here, but I can see it. Oh, great attempt to try to get it, but now it's going to be open looking. Drive it up, looking for the bounce from the side. Do we see it? Nice defense coming in. Space Randolph definitely still there. Recognizes the play. Here comes the counter. Oh, Pro barely just not scraping it. Oh, could have been it. All right, here we go. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky coming in from Winter. And now they want to see more. Do we see it? 1 minute and 20 left onto the clock. SLCC desperately needs something, but there is going to be the demo. Space Randolph is out. Oh! They denied Pro's first goal! Come on! I'm living for this guy. He just needs one goal in this competition. Just one. Doesn't matter how he gets it. Just one that says Pro 8904232 will be amazing in this state. And we are running down the clock right now. Under a minute left. I don't think any more can be happening. And you can see it. Goal number 4 comes through. Oh, alright. Here we go. SLCC. What else do you have under the tank? Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, what else do you have under the tank? And then you give a goal up, I'll be like, oh man, nothing left in the tank. Fortunately enough, is to open the defense. Great tackling in. Good stuff. And maybe a goal. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Just when you were counting them out, they are still going to give another one. Space Randolph. And right now, 15 seconds left onto the clock. This is going to be Helena taking game number 2. It's a very solid foundation that they brought upon. Right now, it's aura farming. It's farming as much clips as well. Oh, wait! We get another one! Space Bender! On the buzzer as well. Bang! Alright, we'll take that. We will take that one. It wasn't going to be one of those moments where it's going to be game-changing, but it does goes to show that there is still life, there is still play, there is still things ready to be continued. Now remember, it's the best of 5. We are still waiting for one possible more game, or even 3. Depends on what Helena wants to do, but at this stage, I'm pretty sure Helena is happy to be getting away with this 2v2, because usually they don't get too many 2v2s. And I say that with a grain of salt. Same as SLCC. Can we look to get the final changes? We need to lock in. You need to lock in. But yes, it looks like we're going to get ourselves ready to go. It is going to be the 3rd game between Helena and SLCC. So let's give it up to them. All right. And we have a little bit more of an action. Oh, Winter from the top. Doesn't get the goals. Oh. The care factor here. Oh, Ham from the side. Was maybe looking to just get a raw attack here, but does not get that one. What else? What else is happening? Are we looking? Yes, we are. Here comes the grind. Here comes the tap, and Space Bender clears. Ham looking to do some more flips, but as he's flipping, gets denied on the boost. Here comes the counter. Oh, and it's gonna be just flopping on both sides here. Oh, let's go. First one up, SLCC. First one up. Hey, nice play. Nice little bit of play coming through. What else can we see? Oh, we can see a little bit more. Space Band says, hang on a second. Let me give you the best thing. Kickoff goal. And although it was a little bit of a scuffle, I guess we are back into normalcy. SLCC already improved, and Ham gets taken out into the demo. 0-2, SLCC. Oh, nice demo coming in. Looking for the reversal play, but the knockaway. Uh-oh. Could have been bad. That's going to be fun just now as Ham making a mass scramble back in. Winter knocks it away, challenging it, looking at the delivery, and yeah, nothing you can do about that one. Beautiful counter. Look at that. Gets the boost, recognizing it, and just flips, bang. Okay, well, what else are we looking? Oh, could have been danger right here. Winter does knock that one away. That's a little bit of a curious thing. I thought that was madly on goal here. In the meantime. Oh, a miss right here could cost him. But it's gonna be just fine. Oh my god, Space Bender, he's on fire! There you go, hat-trick achieved. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I think there's a possibility we're gonna get to game number 4. Unless Helena produces one of the best comebacks here and reproduce their results, their big line scores, it could be a different kind of a game. But here comes Ham, working off Winter. Look at this. Winter recognizing the position of his team, says, hang on a second, let me give one final drop of a touch. Kaboom. Alright. What else is gonna be the play? Still plenty of time left, which means plenty of gold can still be produced. Oh, Pro wanted it so bad, but he had no boost. Speed not there, but that's dangerous. The delivery into the bump by him. Not there to capitalize. He should be at the capitalization, but it's going to be cleared away. Ham is going to knock it away for Winter, and that's going to be on point. Kabang. We are now 3 apiece. Look at that. Ugh. Anyone's game. 2 minutes and 36. Slowly going for it. Space Bender looking to maybe intercept into a goal, but it's not going to be given. Pro onto the side, knocks it away. Good aerial touch. Good clear as well. Really fantastic. However, here comes Winter. Oh man, nothing you can do about that. Just when you thought you got cleared, Winter recognizes the bounce, goes straight to the top. It is time to control the ball, and you bounce down. Here we go. 4v3. Winter. Oh, the flop play. The belly up. Trying to maybe get a little bit more of a delivery swipe. Gets denied. Still remains in firm possession. Looking once again for it. Let's get the tap. Looking. But it's going to drop eventually. Not enough boost left. But here comes Ham. Looking to just buy him some more time. Oh, that bounce. Hasn't really worked out for them. Winter gets knocked away. But doesn't get another boost. Oh, if that one was touched and it became a goal, would have been the most sickest play. Oh. Space Bender was looking for the quad. Was looking so good until he was defended. And now, what else? It's gonna be the open. Oh, great. Great defense. Still life between SLCC. Yo! Not the greatest defense there. But what can you do? Winter sees it, tries to knock it away, but Space already here. He goes, haha. Alright. 4 apiece. 1 minute and 10. Nice defense from Space. And once again, should be just fine for the clear as well. Does get it. What's gonna be the save? The say is we need some more. Oh, that's a very interesting self-play here. Into the touch, into a pinch. Uh-oh. Ham missing. No, both players missing. Oh my god. Ham and Space both missing crucial touches. And once again, a little bit of jitters. 30 seconds left onto the clock. Anyone's game. Might be OT. Might not be. No boost left. No more play. Ham on 0 as well. Trying to get it, but gets denied. Okay, looking for the tap. Gets the challenge. Are we gonna have our third OT today? I think we are. Yeah, there it is. Unless this area goes in. Hang on a second. Oh, it's still up. It's still up. Okay, OT time. It's OT. What's it gonna be? SLCC worked very hard for this, but Helena wants to close the doors. Aerial, self-pass delivery. Ham finally here for the bounce. Gets knocked by Winter as well. Maybe. Space knocks it to his own corner. Collects the boost. Making sure nothing's gonna happen. Nice angle. But there's the clear from Winter. And there is gonna be the demo out as well. Just trying to knock out the competition. I think it's gonna be quite good. However, this is not out of the woods just yet. Any goal will matter right here. Ham misses right there. Oh, Winter. Winter is here. Looking for the touch. Oh, Ham doesn't get it. And what else is going to be happening? Oh, Ham gets taken out once again. Space bend off, trying to maintain control, maintain possession, trying to get it. He's going to get bumped out to the corner. Ham for the clear. That's had the boost. Misses onto the side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, could have been it. Now for the counter. Ham knocking to the middle. Does want to go. But it's going to be denied. Meanwhile, Winter onto the side. Gets the clear. Ham is going to race his way first. The bump into the middle is quite good. I'm not sure what Space can do at this second. He's trying to do everything, but right now, oh no. Ham trying to make a really good attempt, but while it was cute, it's not what it is. Winter for the challenge knocks him away instead of the ball. Good option so far. However, not cleared. Not cleared away. Oh, Pro. A massive opportunity. Lost over there. Unfortunate moment. And now Winter beats our space. Looking for the self-squeeze into the touch. Not happening just yet. And this extended OT is putting the pressure on. Look at it. Oh my god, he's delivered that in spades. So much problems could have happened right there. But I guess that's going to be just fine. And Ham? Doesn't necessarily get it, but that is Winter also a little bit too much onto the acceleration. The speed, while it was fast, doesn't provide him the angle. It's 3 minutes into OT at this second. We are still not done. Oh, Winter for the bounce. And it's going to be squeezed in eventually. That is going to be GG's. 5-4 in the final game. Winter saw it. Pro just barely let it out. And space was not in place to be contending. And so GG's 3-0. Given over to Helena. Look at that. 16 shots compared to 6. The better stats definitely went to space, who went and did everything out there. But ultimately, the winner was Helena. Coming into this one 3-0, knocking into OT. The third one for today. Putting tons of work. And congrats to them. Massive shout out to Space Bendorf. Definitely could have done even more. But massive GG's. And of course, the pro himself. Maybe we are going to be seeing an uprising very soon, because there's going to be more challenges, more games to be played, and we'll see you in BRB. And we are back into the AEL High School Rocket League. This is the final match of today. It's gonna be between Faith Blue and Endeavor. I gotta say, it is time to be bringing your A game. It is time to bring a whole ton of things. And I feel like we might finally be looking to, I don't know, get the final show on the road. And so in the meantime, I have seen both sides play quite a bit. Although I think it was from a different team. I think it could be in the Division 3 or Division 1 players. So we'll see what's going to be happening between Faith Blue and Endeavor. And it's going to be 3v3. Yes! That's a win! Alright, give it up to Faith Blue versus Endeavor. 3v3, the action coming back in this division to play. You have I Like Fishies, Super Origami, and Pasplik. And then you have X-Strong, Kid Odyssey, and Skulch. Oh yeah, I have definitely seen these guys play. So, let's see what's going to be happening as the bumper is going to be tapped. No goals just yet. Oh, and I Like Fishies. He is going to be missing the ball, flopping it around. He doesn't also get the boost, so there is going to be the full contest. Rule number 1 already invoked. You do not get to be playing this. Oh, so close. Alright, I Like Fishies. Looking to maybe tribulate. Looking to maybe get something. They're being very respectful right now. Both sides don't want to be overly committing. And so, a little bit of a touch. And it's going to be Pasplik. Gets that first one. Yeah, jump it up. Recognizing the angle. Kaboom. Faith Blue, up game number 1. What's next? Here comes the tap in. Playing. Jumping. Maybe getting the movement here, but oh, it's gonna be fine. There's the backup. Fishy was downstairs. He says, hang on. If you don't get the top, I got the bottom. Look at that. Solidify, knowing it. Okay. Let's go. What's next? Super Origami. Just gonna be collecting it, leaving it to Pasplik, who got the earlier boost. Here comes the aerial, missed by Super Origami. And you can see the mass scramble. Fishies onto the side. Contest. Pasplik is here. Could have been a dangerous moment, but the ball doesn't really go their way. Knocks it in. Kid Odyssey might be here to try to grab a little bit more attention. Although it is going to be overly estimated. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful. This is dangerous areas. Possession in Faith Blue. Corner of Endeavor. All 3 players here trying to make a claim. No one's really playing to the defense here. And now, yes, you're going to be able to knock it away, but there's not enough boost left in the tank for you to continuously attack. There's the aerials. It gets stopped onto the side. It's in the middle, but here comes the counter. Super Origami knocks it into the corner. Paplix is able to continue the play as of now. Oh, and just like that, Faith Blue, one more in there and says, hang on a second. Paplix knows that he's got enough of boost and puts it back in. Good defense, good little bit of attack coming in. They know it. They say, well, your defenses are pretty good, but our offense is going to be just as well. Can you come in, Pap? Let's get a nice little bit of a angle into it. I think that touch was a little bit awkward. While it was great, Paplis was nowhere near the ball. He was just looking at it. Did get passed into him. Now knocks it in. Here comes the pass. Danger moment. Oh no! Paplis was in front of Fishies. Knocks that one away. X-Strong and Kid Odyssey also clashing with each other. So a little bit of a self-clash from both teams. Hasn't really become the best of the players. A little bit messy. Super Origami. Aerial was there, but it's a little bit too much. A little bit too quick. Here comes the final touches from Pass. Okay. Clearing away. Super Origami for the challenge. Everyone missing the ball. X-Strong. X-Strong finds a little bit of a touch. But Super Origami onto the side. Gets demoed out. You don't get that major. No boost for you. Paps onto the side. Looking for the angle. X-Strong was already there. But here about the second. He says no problem. Alright, resources denied. But you get the resource, we take you out. Sculch, maybe? Not sure about that one. It didn't really have any backup. He's just looking to pass possession and get a little bit more resources for his team. Not sure if I fully agree, but, you know, what do you do? Okay, trying to make it in. Trying to eventually crack that board. They want it so bad. You can see it. Sculch is just looking for his timing, but gets given none as they're knocking away from him. Paps. This is just a great little bit of an offense coming through. Endeavor here might be a time to get something done. Oh, it's knocked into the corner instead. Unfortunate moment, but it's still not done just yet. Super Origami is gonna knock it away. Look at that. They are knocking each other. Faith Blue says, no problem. We got enough left into the tank to keep on playing. We don't have to do anything else. Final 30 seconds left onto the clock. This game number 1 pretty much is going to go in the way of Faith Blue. Not much more you can be doing as the timer is slowly trickling down. And I think this stage, Faith Blue is looking primed and ready to take game number 1. Endeavor though, I think it was a good attempt. It's cute. There's everything to it. But yeah, I don't think anything else is going to be happening. And kabow! First game into Faith Blue. Yeah, looking at it. 11 shots was made by Faith Blue. Only 2 was made from Endeavor. Things definitely need to change up a little bit for their side. And I feel like, you know, that could have really played against them. But at the second, yeah, I don't know. Endeavor definitely need to like put on a different kind of a showing. Faith Blue, meanwhile, don't have to do anything. They don't need to change anything. They just have to keep it rolling. Alright. From the touch go into the air. And I guess that's a really good thing from Endeavor. Faith Blue recognizing that they don't really have anything to be doing right here means that this opens it up. Very interestingly enough, Sculch remaining here, looking for the bottom touch. Oh, X-Strong had that one in the bag, but gets denied as well. Sculch with 0 boost, trying to just maintain a little bit of formality into it, but it's not going to be given the chance. Super Origami looking for the pass. And once again, Fishy is here. Fishy looking to maybe try the contest, but I'm not sure if that's what you really want to do with 0 boost now. And now Paps. Pass flick, I think he's been doing quite well. Recognizing the situation, once again, there is the knock, and it's going to be good. I like Fishies. Look at it. The counter goes straight into X-Strong, and then both of them just play it. They all recognizing it, but Pass didn't really have any boost. Fishies did. So the goal will 100% go in the way of the booster. Fishies. Dangerous angle here. Very dangerous, but the slight bump on the top, it does eventually get cleared away. And this is open. No! No! What? No! I wanted to see a replay of that one. That should have been a goal, but it just wasn't. And now, Pass Plig. He gets his way. Look at that. What a play. It became a demo instead. Way too much onto the pepper. And then Pass Plig came through and says, check this out. Have you got this? Alright. 2-0 lead. Faith Blue definitely getting a lot more work done. Meanwhile, danger. It's just goals upon goals, attempts upon attempts. Endeavor needs to start committing something. It's that right now they had a 2-1 commit, and then they had most of the time trying to contest the ball here, which hasn't really worked out for them. It's like when all of you are parked onto that defense and you don't really try to spread yourself out a little bit more, it makes it really tough for you to continuously attack onto the Faith Blue. Meanwhile, Faith Blue, rotations are great. All 3 members making a mad commitment, ready to go any single time. And that was gorgeous reverse. Look at that, 3 cars right next to each other, really just trying to play into it. Now, if you think, is that going to be a little bit of a problem when you're all at the front? Sometimes it is, but when you rotate properly, it's just going to be beautiful. But like those 2 shots was looking to supposed to park him in, it didn't work out. But yeah, it gives you more than enough time to rotate. Since there's not enough to be rotating, yeah, that's when you do get completely crushed. But in the meantime, it's not going to be the same problem for Faith Blue. Okay. In the meantime, they are still trying. They're doing everything they can in order to just make it through. But unfortunately enough, Endeavor! Finally! Scotch won! He's finally here. He finally gets 1 next to his name. It only took 1 whole game and 3 minutes. But right now, Endeavor, with a little bit more hope back into this game number 2. With 2 minutes left onto the clock, there's still plenty to be said. Plenty of goals to be made. Nice threat coming in. Oh, not on shot right here. Super Origami eyeing the ball. And Fishies also. I think they're all out of resources here. This could be a goal for Endeavor. But no, they are going to respect it. I feel like if Ekstrom decided to play for it, he could have definitely gotten that goal. I'm not sure why he wanted to stop. But in the meantime, the counter onto the side. Knocks it away. Yeah, every time I see it, Faith Blue is out of boost. Ekstrom, he will correctly and get that one. It is a beautiful play. They are going to start punishing Faith Blue's position. Ekstrom from the side gets it in. Get those fruits in. Have some vitamin B. Okay. We're now all tied up. 2 apiece. Good knock. Super Origami. I'm not sure what's happening, but these guys on Faith Blue are starting to play a little bit too lax, and this could cost them. Could come back to bite them in the back. And yeah, a lot of missing taps and missing shots definitely is hurting them, but that one is going to be just fine. Pass please comes from the side, recognizing there was no play for him until now. All 3 players from Endeavor desperately trying to maintain control on trying to get a defense. The mad scramble cost them a very deep goal. And now Faith Blue with 1 on top. This final minute is high pressure. It's high value for them. And if they get any more, it's a full shutout. Faith Blue right now after 1 game. Definitely knows this. Whoa! Could have been it. Where was the 3rd player? Ekstrom was hanging back there. I feel like if they just played a little bit more, that could have been it. The desperation was not really there. Simple Origami though. That was a beauty. Look at that. The counter coming in. Fishies and Paklik right there. And the Super Origami flicks it back in. Okay. It's 4-2. Fishies definitely doing well. Oh, and Super Origami in a great place. But no boost. Off angle. Uh-oh. No, they all flopped in front. And Super Origami was just having a look. Look at him. He was like visiting the museums, checking out all the paintings, and then goes, hey, here you go. Here's the entrance fee. Okay. It's 5-2. Not enough time left on the timer. Endeavor definitely looking to maybe turn things up into the next game. But Faith Blue holding strong. They get another one. 6 at 6. Pap, please. Yep. Gets to the side. And pass, please. Onto the corner. Bounces back in. Ding. Okay. Countdown comes through. I don't think it's going to be an angle to do anything else. And the ball gets dropped. Game number 2 to Faith Blue. Definitely committing a lot of beautiful things in. When game number 1, it was 12 shots. Now we have 16. 16 shots committed by Faith Blue. 5 on the side of Endeavor. And out of those 5, they converted 2, which is fine. But right now, we need a change of pace. Something needs to change definitely from Endeavor. Whether Endeavor is going to commit to a much more quicker game, a much more overcommittal play, could remain a question. But more than anything else, at this stage, we are looking at the rest of Endeavor to come in, shake it off and just say, we're here to play. We're here to compete. And there is going to be a chance and an opportunity that we go to game number 5. So before we go to game number 5, game number 3, they have to lock in. They have to do something. We've might have lost a player as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. We have a 2v3 between Faith Blue and Endeavor due to commitments. Oh, that's gonna be rough. We started the day with a 2v3 into a 2v2, and now the final 3v3 became a 3v2. And Faith Blue already up 2 games. This should be so much more simpler for them, as there's gonna be 1 less defense. Oh, hang on a second. Why is there 2 I like fishies? What just happened? What just happened? No, okay. We're gonna have a 2v2 at this second. Faith Blue says, well, I guess instead of a 3v2, it's gonna be a 2v2. You guys go and have fun. And you can still go to game number 5. Okay, we still have some hope back. Meanwhile, Extra definitely with Spider-Man over there, trying to swing all the way and park himself onto the backboard. Danger. Okay, good knock away. Uh-oh, pass flick. Lost the ball for a second, didn't get the touch in. Could have been super dangerous. And Faith Blue now, prime opportunity to park it in. Super Origami. First one there, but pass flick is going to collect. Oh, that was gorgeous. Absolute gorgeous. Here we go. Do we see a response? Oh, Super Origami. Wow. Delivery from the top. And Pap Slick. No, not like that. And I Like Fishes has rejoined. Back to play with his team. They say we are going to finish this one off. Oh. Could have been dangerous. I Like Fishes getting the bump. Getting the full bump here. And pass flick. I think that flip was going to be okay. Yeah, he does. It's a nice little bit of aerial. Just to make sure that the ball doesn't really go too fast. And of course, Extra knocks him out. Says you don't get to play. No touches for you. Sculch, 0 boost. Nothing else to say. Extra for the clear. Gets the recollection. Oh, nicely done from Extra. Sculch was in the right place, but that ball was just a little bit too slow for him to react to do anything else. And Do we see any more things to be played in? Well, Sculch says, yes, absolutely. I like Fishies is just gonna be playing defense for now. The ball gets knocked backwards. Oh, what a moment to be. But Paps, he says, thank you very much for committing. And now finally, you lost the ball. This was the dangerous moment for Faith Blue. They all came out, minus Paps, who eventually got the ball, passed to him, and he just delivers. It is 2-0. Things are looking rough for Endeavor. Started with a 3v3. Didn't really get too much control. There are 2 goals in these 2 games altogether. And now definitely it's a 3v2. Things are looking from bad to worse. And I'm not sure what else they can be doing. But they say, Super Origami, get out of here. X-Strong. Opportunity. It's going to be looking for... Yeah, I don't think so. The boost is definitely not there for Scotch, but the flopping around the ball with 0 resources definitely feels bad for both sides. Oh, the control. And that's why you take him out. Super Origami. The target to constantly get dunked on. The one to constantly get demoed. He says, you don't take me out now? I am gonna score! 3-0. Endeavor. Endeavor need to immediately do something. Oh my god. The ball refused to go in from Faith Blue. With under a minute left. What's it gonna be? Oh my god. Super Origami. He maintained that airtime. Look at this. Slowly. Adjust. And then no final touch. It was just going to be played like that. Huge. It is now 4-0. Things are starting to doom through. The gloom also shading it in. 45 seconds left onto the clock. I don't think we're going to be seeing a possible comeback from Endeavor, but if they can give a goal, that would be great. Alright, Super Origami looking to play around that one, but almost put his whole team into danger of a goal. Yow. 20 seconds left onto the clock. Faith Blue looking to pad their stats. Sculch wants one final touch in. And they're gonna get it. Super Origami says, here you go, buddy. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. And Super Origami says, here. I've got the boost. Let me give you that. And the final 10 seconds starts now. Nothing's gonna be changing. Faith Blue definitely locking themselves in for the final winner of the day. Congratulations to Faith Blue closing it out 3-0. And yeah, I guess it's just going to be like that. 15 shots. 15 shots made onto that side. And 2 for the side of Endeavor in this 2v3. I'm not going to fault them. Nothing they could have done in regards to it. You know, as much as you feel sorry for them, you can only win by playing as if you have all of your players ready to go. And so, a massive congratulations to all of our winners for today in this AEL High School Rocket League on the Saturday. And it's always going to be fun. But before we do tap out, we also have to give a massive shout out to our sponsors. First one being AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. The AEL in partnership with the Australian government, is promoting our You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to the health.gov.au/vaping. If you like help to quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline 137848 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. And that's going to be the most important thing right there. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to also follow at AU Esports League across all of our social medias on every platform, because we are there and we do multi-broadcasting. On top of all of this, we have to also make sure that you guys are aware. We have our broadcast on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So please make sure to get yourself involved. Make sure to always check us out and to get yourself legacy into the future. My name is Indomie CK. I hope you all had a very fun day, and we will be going for now. Take care.